Hey, 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 hey. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Happy Monday. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. Yes, we have made it through the weekend. We are still here. I'm here. You're here. Grab your friends. You guys, grab your friends. Tell a friend. Share this post. Tag somebody. Like, comment, share, repost, reshare. Come on, grab your friends, grab your friends. We got a great show for you guys today. What's up, Valerie Def? How you doing, darling? Thanks for checking in. And you guys, be sure to give StreamYard permission to share your comments because I know you like seeing your name up in lights and stuff, right? I know you do. I know you do because I do. All right, so be sure to give StreamYard permission so we can share your posts on there. I'm waiting for my there go my VIP people. They in the room. What's up? Funny Cheeks TJ. She's in her seat. Valerie Daft hopped up into the VIP room. Hey girl, VIP all the way. Hey, hey, hey. She said, I'm up in here. Hey girl. What's up? Oh, Valerie enjoyed you on the interview yesterday too. When you on Summer Show, I think, yeah. But shout out to everybody who's checking this out. Run and tell your friends. I'm waiting for the rest of my VI people to get in the room, get in the room, get in here, because y'all are not going to want to miss this show today. But how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? Because it's been an interesting weekend. It rained a lot through the weekend, and then there's depending on where you live, there's another hurricane or whatever that's cropping up and wreaking havoc all around the place. So, we're blessed to be here. We're blessed to be alive and well. Thank you, Valerie, for sharing the video. I just got a notification that you shared the video. That's what's up. That's what's up. Tell your friends. You definitely are going to want to be a part of this show. This is our DeeWorks Live motivational movement moment. Another motivational movement moment. And what is our motivational movement? It's to get you moving, get you motivated, get you inspired. And right now we need it more than ever, y'all. Because they try to lock us back up. They try to put us back in the house on lockdown. Some of y'all already back on lockdown. I've been getting notifications. Shout out to Dutch Bahari. Dutch was like, hey, they told us stay home, get in the house, get somewhere and sit down. Like, there's states that's already shutting down, y'all. So we got to come up with some creative ways to, like, what we going to do? What us going to do now? What us going to do? We got to figure that thing out. Yes, Teresa says she's feeling great. Good. Glad to hear that. And I want to give a shout out to my girl, Nola Creative. Oh my gosh. I tell you guys, I'm going to go ahead and shout her out right now. You guys, if you have not gone to her page and liked her page, listen, we share together and share across each platform. So you guys go and check out her show. Thank you, Summer. We did an amazing show with her on yesterday on sisterhood. If you missed it, go to the NOLA Creative Live page and check it out. And check out the video, and then stay there after you watch that episode and watch the next episode that she did about collaborations with another group that she's a part of. She just reined in all of her friends. Yesterday was like Friend Sunday for Summer. Friend Sunday. But we did a face paint call. We did the Ice Queen. Had a blast doing that. Oh my goodness. So go check out that page as well. And then yes, T said we had a blast. Taretha was on there, Summer was on there, Night Glorious was on there, and of course my girl Glitter Thumbs Customs. And of course we had to give a shout out to all of our fabulous EFPU family across the way. All right, let's get right into this because my guest that's coming up, she got things to do. She can't be hanging out with me all night long because y'all know I'll be on here talking. But before we do that, we're going to talk about some birthdays. Let's talk about some birthdays. Okay, so it's today, I guess. So yesterday was Dominique House's husband, Snuggly Wuggly Cushy Bear House. She had all these extra pet names for him. I'm like, dang, that's a long first name. So shout out to Dominique House's husband. He's celebrating a birthday on yesterday. And shout out also to, I was messing with him. Shout out to Ben Warren, my good friend in Charleston, had a birthday on yesterday. And today is my niece Aaliyah's birthday. Nini. Shout out to Aaliyah. Happy birthday. And then also to one of my original EFP founding members. Her birthday is today. Dominique, did you just hear me talk about Snuggly Wuggly Hoogly Bear birthday today? Yes, we're getting ready to do his birthday shout out. So grab him. Go grab him real quick. Go grab Snuggly Wuggly, Cushy Bear, Honey Lamb, Pork Chop, Sugar Lamb. It's his birthday, Mr. House. And then also Kabitria's Heart, BB Heart, she's celebrating a birthday today. So here we go. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, hey, hey. It's your birthday. Hey, hey, hey. Snuggly Bear, it's your birthday. Cuddly Wully, it's your birthday. I love that. I love that. Happy birthday to all of you and to everyone else that is celebrating a birthday. If I didn't get your birthday shout out on here, then guess what? You got to tune in and be like, oh, and Taretha said, my auntie Sylvia Williams. Hey, Miss Sylvia, it's your birthday. Miss Sylvia, it's your birthday. Hey, hey, hey. You guys, you are so blessed to be celebrating a birthday in this most strangest and most incredible of years. If you're celebrating your birthday today, you should be, and if you're under the sound of my voice, you can hear my voice, you can play this replay, you should be like, yes, 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 it's my birthday. Because guess what? Life is short, y'all. A lot of folks ain't here. These coronavirus numbers are going up and up and up. People is getting up out of here. Folks are sick. Folks are locked in. So you should be excited and happy that you are alive to celebrate your birthday. Don't worry about what you didn't get. What you did get was your life. Another day to celebrate and get it right. And then, of course, we know we're talking about, I know we've talked about it before about the coronavirus vaccine. And would you take it? Would you not take it? And before, a lot of us was like, no, we ain't taking no vaccine. No. But I don't know. It's like sounding a little more promising now. Sounding a little more promising. If we can get, we can get certain people pushed out the way so we can focus on what's really going on, then we might could get some clarity on what's really going on. Okay. So now that you're hearing, now there's two companies. It's Pfizer and what's the other company? Is it Merck? Hey, Kathy Hines, that has the vaccine that's out right now. Or it's coming out and they're saying it's 90% effective. I will still be on the last list to get vaccinated because I told y'all I don't like needles, first of all. I don't like shots. I have to be deathly ill to get a shot. So I still would be on the last train. I will be on the midnight train to Georgia trying to figure out if y'all looking for me to get a vaccine. So I don't know. But things is happening. There's some things happening. But also what's happening is they about to put us on lockdown. Y'all, these numbers are crazy. So I want to say to you guys really quickly, be careful out there. I've been saying it. Please be careful. Please, please, please be careful. I don't want to see anything happen to any of you, my friends. And especially when we're trying to give you some information on how to push past all of the foolishness, push past all the craziness that's going on to get things done in the midst of a crisis and how to pivot your business. That's what we're going to be talking about today. How to pivot your business in the midst of everything that's going on. What did she say? Moderna. That's what it is. Moderna's one is a big breakthrough due to the easier storage and transfer. Okay. All right. Listen, I said I was about to invest in some in some ice, dry ice. Okay, somebody was supposed to give me that information on dry ice. Can we do some investments in dry ice? Valerie, what we need to invest in for Modernas? What do we need to invest in? Some styrofoam containers? What? I need to invest some money. I don't have that much, but like if we could put like $50 into an investment and see if I could turn it over real quick. I don't know, I'm just saying. T said negatory. Things are closing down here too. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about right here. All right, but let's get right into it, you guys. I'm super excited. I wanted to do this, and I have a whole lineup of guests coming on the whole rest of the month. We got guests coming on. We just gonna be bringing you people to inspire you. Oh, all we need is a regular freezer. Girl, we about to go get us some freezers. We about to start investing in freezers. Are they selling stocking freezers right now? I need some stock and some freezers right now. Y'all go grab your friends real quick. Grab your friends because our guest is getting ready to come on and you are not going to want to miss this. Grab your friends right now. Grab them. Tell them the guest is coming on. The guest is coming on. You guys, my guest that's coming up is the owner and lead designer for Karen Sawyer Events and the Party Palooza, a dedicated space for private events in East York, Pennsylvania. They provide venue rental, event styling, and premier entertainment for social events. Karen Sawyer Events provides quality entertainment and design such as face painting, balloon animals, photo booths, caricatures, event decor, and more. Baby, she got everything covered. And while they still provide all the services remotely, they've consolidated their offerings into one place, basically a one-stop shop. The Party Palooza, creating a full-service venue for milestone occasions. She's a certified event planner and designer, certified balloon decor designer, qualified teaching artist for Pennsylvania Council on the Arts and Education Program, international and online workshop instructor. People all those credentials now. Published and multi-award winning entertainer. You guys give it up for my very, very special guest today. None other than the fabulous Miss Karen Sawyer. Hey.
Thank you for that fabulous introduction. I am so grateful.
Yes, thank you. Y'all see her? She come in with sparkles, bling, bling, bling.
I leave sparkles everywhere I go. That's right.
and what is your theme song that plays when you walk in the room? What's your theme song?
That's a good question. Celebration.
Come on.
We're going to celebrate and have a good time.
That's it. Hey, Zuri J in the VIP room. Y'all get out of Zuri's seat. Valerie, move over. Get out of Zuri's seat. Now, that's her seat. Okay. And she said, love. Teresa said, love specs. Dominique says, hey, Karen.
Hey, Dominique. Hey.
Yes. So listen, today we wanted to talk about pivoting your business in tough times. And I think that's very important for people to hear right now, because a lot of people know you, first of all, from the face painting industry, being an instructor on Fabit TV, being an instructor at different conventions for BAG, all the different conventions and everything. And then all of a sudden we saw you kind of like pushing away, but like, what is she doing? Baby, you've been in the kitchen cooking up some other stuff. You was in the kitchen. You saw something happening and you got in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. So tell us about how you have been able to pivot your business, and what was it that made you decide, well, let me look into something else?
Well, firstly, it was a gradual change. Mm-hmm. But when I began face painting, gosh, I don't know how long ago that was. It's been a very long time. To find a face painter was very difficult.
Okay.
It became oversaturated. The market became oversaturated because of this thing called YouTube. And so people were able to sit home in the comfort of their home, and they could learn the techniques of face painting. They no longer had to go to conventions where you have to pay for airfare, hotels, meals, registration, the time that you invest away from home or work. You could just sit home in your PJs and learn how to face paint. So it became really saturated. So everybody was out with their mothers, their aunties, their children, everybody's face painting. Mm-hmm. So when I saw that began, I have my background is sales and marketing. I have a degree from Morgan State University in marketing. So I knew that I needed a differentiating factor, something to set myself apart from the other face painter. So that's when I started to then learn doing balloons and then storytelling. And then things just kept adding. And then I became multifaceted, and I can offer more than just face painting. And then I started to book other talent. So then I became a talent agent because I couldn't handle the demand.
Right.
So
Right.
now it was bigger than me. And so instead of me turning away business, I just simply subcontracted out other artists. So it was a gradual change. And then eventually I became a venue owner.
All right. Yes.
And how
that's changing right there.
That was a game changer. And so how that came to be was, firstly, I had the idea when my husband booked a venue space for my 50th birthday. And then I was looking at hosting a Halloween party. And so when I had the birthday party at the space, I was like, this is interesting. This is like something I could do, right? Be a venue owner. And then when I started to host parties, I had a Halloween party. I did a drag queen Mother's Day brunch. And it was really complicated. Not complicated. It was challenging to find a space to have everything that I needed that was affordable. So then again, I was like, you know what? I think I need to own my own venue.
Yes.
So then finally, my best friend of over 33 years, we celebrated her 49th birthday. She was battling pancreatic cancer. And so we did her 49th birthday huge because you never know what tomorrow will bring.
That's right.
So she found a venue space, which happened to be in a mall. But they just rented you a blank canvas. So you had to come in and you had to do your own decorating. You set up your own tables and chairs. You did all the decor. You brought your own entertainment. And I said, you know what? She had me come in and I did everything. I said, well, then I can do this and have a venue space and not just offer it as a blank canvas. Offer it so that when the guests come, it's already set up for them. How convenient would that be? So I noted that in the back of my head.
Right, right.
And so then we began to plan her 50th birthday. Unfortunately, instead of us actually having her 50th, I planned her funeral instead. But that's the purpose. That's the reason why I have this space. I started running. I was like, I am going to get my own space. This was dedicated to her and my sister. My sister also passed from cancer 2 years before her. So all of that had me running like my life depended on it. Like, burning desire to do everything I said I was going to do. I was not putting it on the back burner. I wasn't going to play it safe anymore. I was just going forward. Some people say, well, you got to make sure you make the right decision. Nope. Somebody told me, you know what you do? Make the decision right.
Yes, that's it right there.
Make the decision right. Don't worry about making the right decision. Make the decision right.
Yes.
So that's how I wind up having the party venue. It was just a burning desire, and I just ran like my life depended on it.
You know what? Yeah, you said something so key right there, because that's how I feel with a lot of the things that I do. I feel like my life depends on, like, if I don't do this thing, that I'm not going to be able to breathe tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to, whatever. When an idea gets in my head, it's like I got to just run with it. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people operate from a place of fear, like, what if? Well, what if this happened? Well, what if this? And you don't know if they're going to do this, and you don't know if they're going to do that. Like,
but what if it doesn't? How about what if any of those things don't happen? How about that?
Hello, yes.
And how about doing it afraid?
Yes, yes.
And guess what? People are afraid of mistakes and failures. You can't be afraid of that.
You can't.
Or let me tell you this. Ain't nobody getting out alive.
Come on now. Come on now. Especially
trying
now.
To play it safe for what?
Yep.
Do it afraid. I'm not saying being careless. They should be calculated risk.
Right.
But
and you're right. There's a difference in just doing something willy-nilly or whatever, and just not having a plan or whatever, an idea or a vision even. Valerie said fear is a thief. That's right. And what did Dominique says, you don't know if you take a leap of faith. You won't know until you take a leap of faith. That's right. That's so true. And right now, I feel like right now, with the way the world is going, you don't have nothing to lose at this point. You got everything to gain.
Let me tell you what the acronym of fear is. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real.
Right.
That's
Yes.
what it is. False
Mhm.
evidence appearing real.
Yep.
We
Yep.
get in our own way. We stop our own selves.
Mhm. That's right. You got to get out there. You got to get out there.
Get out your own way. Go for it.
So now, one of the things, like I know when one of the first things that I heard you talking about doing was the photo booth, and I remember when you had started with the photo booth, and you were going to do that, and I think that was before you got your venue, right?
Yes, the photo booth. My friend John Place.
Yes. Hey, John.
Very supportive and helping me with regard to the photo booth.
Mhm.
Again, it was just something else to offer to set me apart from my competition.
Right.
And I service, my niche market is children, and there's always these sweet 16s, and then the 13-year-olds. That's what I had focused on. So since I'm already going to provide entertainment for a lot of these parties, like, why not offer them something else? And the photo booth is, takes your party to the next level.
Right, exactly. Yes, that's true. So now we're in COVID. So you've had the venue. So how long have you had your venue before we got into this whole COVID situation, shutdown and all of that?
So I signed my lease in December, and we started our renovations. And I did not pay anyone else to come in and do my renovations. My husband did my renovations. He did all the flooring. We did the painting. I had someone come and put the chandeliers in. So it took us a minute. So we weren't finished our renovations until March. We were open for a week and a half, and the whole mall got shut down.
Oh my gosh.
But in that week and a half, I was rolling. I had booked so many parties in that week and a half.
Wow.
I booked a wedding. I booked a baby shower. I think I had booked about 3 or 4 birthday parties within that week. So things got shut down, and the baby shower canceled. Well, we didn't. She has a credit on her account, so maybe she's going to do the 1-year-old birthday party next year.
Right.
But the wedding had to be put on hold.
Oh.
But we got back open just in time, and we were able to do her wedding. Unfortunately, she had to cut back on her guest list.
Right.
That was unfortunate. She had to do that twice. When we first opened back, we could do 50 people, and then that got changed to 25 people. So she had to change that twice. She was very upset, but that's out of my control. So what I did to try to give superb customer services, we offered her to do her wedding virtually, so the guests that weren't able to attend could view it, and we didn't charge her for that. And she was happy with that, and it was beautiful. So nice. Yeah, we were open a week and a half, and then it got shut in March, and then we opened back in June. Yeah, we were shut for like 3 months.
Wow. Now, how do you keep it together? How do you keep your head together in the midst of that? Like, it's, here's my big thing. I've been wanting to have my own venue, and wow, here it is. We did this renovation. I'm where you at. I'm where you were in.
I'm gonna tell you, this is the honest to goodness truth. I am not a religious person. It's gonna sound like I am. I'm very spiritual, however. I knew God did not bring me this far to leave me. I knew that. So I was able to rest my nerves with regard to this venue, because it fell in my lap. It was effortless the way that this happened. So I knew that he didn't bring me this far to leave me, and that it would be okay. So me having too much leisure time is dangerous.
That just had your brain reeling even more, right?
That is a very dangerous place for me to be in my head. So I was on my sofa, like everybody else, for the week, 2 weeks. I was eating everything inside, and then I started getting restless, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with myself? So I then changed my focus from the venue to an aspect of what I do, and that's the balloon decor.
Right. So okay.
That's what I did. So there were lots of seniors graduating. So what we did was offer our balloon decor for yard art. And that took off. Like,
Oh, okay.
yes. That's what. So I just pivoted, meaning I just changed my focus. I didn't go out and do anything different, anything new. I just took one aspect of what I already do and just focused on that.
Right,
And that's
right,
what I did. And that kept me busy, really
mhm,
busy, because I
right.
needed to be busy.
So now, what advice would you have for people to not fall into a rut of just like thinking totally in a negative space? Because I think a lot of people, that's what has happened. I see a lot of posts. I see a lot of people in the groups like, oh my God, I'm so depressed. I haven't been able to paint. I can't paint anymore. Like we see, and I'm not trying to invalidate how people feel. Don't get me wrong, because some people are able to push past their emotional space and some people are not able to do that. But what advice would you have? Because I think sometimes people need to hear it like from somebody else that you can do it. You can do it. Even when you're scared, you can still do it. Like push past that fear. So what advice would you have to people to encourage them to start tapping into their inner resources to find something else?
Well, firstly, I want them to realize that it's okay to feel the way they feel.
Mm-hmm.
But my mother's always told me, just don't wallow in it. Don't
Yes.
stay there too long.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Mm-hmm.
stay there too long. It's
That's right.
okay to feel what you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Acknowledge it and then move on. Sometimes
Yes.
that might mean you need to reach out to talk to someone.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Don't suffer in silence.
Yes. That's right. That's
You
right.
need to speak up. And
Yes.
sometimes it's just having someone listen to us.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they might be able to give you some encouragement.
Yeah.
So again, I would say don't beat yourself up for feeling the way you feel. Feel it, work through it, but don't wallow in it and move on.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. I love what I'm seeing behind you.
Oh, my butterfly oasis party. Yes, this is a custom themed party for a client. And see, she did something. She challenged me. She shouldn't have did that.
Ah,
Like,
ah,
don't challenge me. That's the worst
okay.
thing you can do. So
Yes.
she was like, I don't know. She said, I've had a couple uh event planners do some parties for me, and they just wasn't like, okay. I
Oh,
heard what you said. It just wasn't what I expected, but you look like you know what you're doing. Okay. All
okay.
right. So she just told me their family is really into butterflies. And that's
Uh-huh.
all she said was butterflies. And she gave me the colors, and I have pushed this. I'm telling you, if she don't like this, then she the problem. Because I'm telling you, I have given her more.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you have to give people more.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
this was a nice challenge, and I will be sharing this party out Saturday for sure. I will be going live because I
Oh,
really did. I put my all into this. So it's a butterfly oasis party.
awesome. Now, how do you talk a little bit about how you adjust in the world of COVID and all of that? People being asked to wear masks and different things like that. How do you make that adjustment when you have your space and when you have guidelines that need to be followed to make sure that everybody stays safe?
hmm So when we first opened back, we had a prom here, and that's a public event.
Hmm.
So I had a form that I created where everyone had to sign to say that they're aware that contracting COVID could be life threatening.
Hmm.
That they haven't been exposed to someone as far as they know that has the virus, etc. We would take their temperatures, and they were mandated to wear their mask as they entered, but we were serving dinner. So while
Hmm.
they were seated, it was up to them whether or not they wear the mask.
Hmm.
And then we did the wedding right after that.
Hmm.
Their close family is not public. We requested the mask to be worn, but it was up to them. Some people didn't wear a mask. I
Hmm.
wasn't going around being the mask police either.
Hmm. Hmm.
And they also had to sign a form when they
Right.
came in.
Hmm.
And we checked their temperatures as well, because that was like at the very beginning.
Hmm.
I always wear my mask.
Hmm. Hmm.
I never not take my mask off.
Hmm.
Now, since then, things have been lightening up a little bit. We do lots of So I haven't had any more public events, but there are private events. Some people wear their mask, some people don't.
Mm-hmm.
I leave it up to them.
Okay. Okay.
I
Now,
wear my mask, however.
yes. Now, a lot of people are these fear mongers, you know. And what I mean by that, like a lot of people, there's some people out here that's like scaring people into believing they can't do anything whatsoever. And they wave this whole insurance thing over here. Oh, your insurance won't cover you if you do this, and people show up and this, that, and the third. And I feel like you, when it comes to face painting, that's a whole nother thing because it's up close and personal. But you have an actual venue where you talk about, where you have to deal with liability and all of those type of things. Can you talk a little bit about that from, I guess, an insurance perspective, not getting into what type of insurance you have or anything like that? But I know a lot of people like to throw that out there. Oh, your insurance, like your insurance is the police that's going to come in.
You can't make anybody do anything. So that's when I decided to lighten up a little, because we did a celebration of life and I kept telling the hostess, everyone has to wear their mask. This is like right at the very beginning. And I'm stressing myself out. And there was someone running in there that just wouldn't wear their mask. What am I? And it's a celebration of life. What am I going to do? Get up, make him physically move him out of here, call the police, call security. I ain't going through that.
Right.
But that's my personal choice.
Mm-hmm.
It was him and his wife or girlfriend or whoever she was with him. They didn't wear a mask. Everyone else did. And that was the event that I decided, you know what? I can't make people do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't. I'm watching here. Look, this is how. Let me tell you also why I lightened up. I'm in a mall. Mm-hmm. Security walks around and they have masks to give to people if they don't have the mask. This is what people do. I've been watching this, so I'm like, this is crazy. They'll say I have a medical condition.
Okay. All right.
And as soon as they say that, the security can't say anything else too.
Right. Wow. Dominique said insurance never covered anything that dealt with microorganisms like a virus or a bacteria anyway. So yeah, I don't know. But I just wanted to bring that out. Hey, Summer. Summer said, loving your hair and lip color. Thank you.
Oh, she's talking to you because I don't have no color. You, yes. I told you look fabulous.
Thank you. I knew I was coming on with the fabulous Karen with all this bling behind you.
I looked a hot mess today. I've been working all day, but that's okay.
But you know what? You get an excuse when you are doing what you are doing. And right now I feel like you could tell your aura that you are living in your best moment right now.
I am.
And I think that's such an important thing that a lot of people need to do is find your own best moment and live in it. Okay. Live in it safely, but find your best moment because life is too short. And another thing, I do have to give a shout out to Summer with the sisterhood show yesterday that she did and the collab show. Another thing is like also find, if you don't have your family support system there that you can call on, find you a tribe, find you some sisters, some brothers, find you a group of people, 1, 2, whatever, that you can connect with and make a connection with so that they can keep you grounded and keep you from, jumping off the ledge. Because we all get close to the ledge through this. And even what you're going through, that's not to say, I'm more than sure that's not to say you don't have days where you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? But you have to be able to pull yourself back and look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that, number one, this is mine. It's my space. I got this.
Yes.
I can do this.
Gratitude, having gratitude. I find gratitude every day.
Yes.
Every day. I seriously sit in gratitude. Yeah. And then I sit in here and I'm like, Lord, I thank you. I have my own space. I mean, seriously, I'm just grateful.
You got me so excited.
I mean, seriously, I'm just grateful about everything. I drive my car and I say, Lord, I thank you that I'm in a car and not on the corner waiting for a bus today.
Yes,
I thank you.
That's right.
When I'm washing my clothes, Lord, I thank you to have a washer and dryer at home and I don't have to go to the laundromat. Mm-hmm. I'm just grateful. I sit in gratitude.
Yes. Yes. And you have to do that, guys. You have to do that. And that's like even what I was saying with the birthday shout outs, like, don't worry about what you didn't get, what you don't have. Just be grateful for what you got.
That's right.
Yes, you got to be grateful for what you got. What did Valerie? Valerie said, just the action of talking to someone who understands your business makes you think it through. That's right. That's right. And sometimes you just need somebody to listen. It's not even to give all the time. It's not even to give you advice, because sometimes when you talk something through, then you figure out the answer for yourself.
Yes.
You just have somebody that can just be there to listen.
Yes. 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 This gentleman called me. His name is Eric. And he runs a draping. I wish I could think of Dream Academy. What is it? Dream Drapery. Oh, forgot the name of his group. But anyway, I was asking him some questions or whatever, and he reached out and called me. I was so grateful. I told you I said in gratitude. I'm really serious about that.
All right.
That he didn't text me. He called me.
And come on now.
He called.
You said something important right there. I've been talking about that.
He called me, and I'm like, what? Okay. Hey, Eric, how you doing? We were talking about drapery, right? And as we talking, I'm talking about the problem I have. And as we talk, I say, you know what? Just solve my own problem. And that's when I got into sewing my own little drapery panels. And I went on Facebook. I didn't know what I was doing, and asked for support. I said, y'all, don't suffer in silence. Sometimes you ask for support.
Yeah.
And I got support from everybody trying to help me figure out how to do the bobbin on my sewing machine. I didn't know what I was doing. I was clueless. But as I was talking to Eric, I solved my own problem. I said, never mind, Eric, I already know what to do. And I solved my own problem.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
But asking for support, people don't know how to ask for support. I used to be one of those people. I'm a mother of 5. And in that 5, I have twins. And I remember back in the day, I'd be struggling with them twins by myself, going places, and somebody offered to help to get the door, and my crazy tail said, no, that's okay. Here I'm going pushing with my tush, and I got the diaper bag and the girl. If somebody offered to help you, let them help you.
Yes, exactly.
So guess what? Don't even wait. So I don't wait anymore for people to offer. I ask.
Yes.
You have not because you ask not.
Come on now.
I'm serious. I ask for support. You sitting there closed-lipped. You have not because you ask not. Ask for support. Notice I said support, not help. You're not helpless. You just ask for some support.
Yes. Taretha said listening ears are vital. And then I like what the next thing she said was support systems are true lifelines. That's right. That's so right. And, a lot of times you hear stories of people and you go, why didn't they just ask somebody? Or why didn't they reach out for help? They
say they don't want to bother anybody. They don't want to be a burden. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. Again, we are in our own way.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? Speaking of that, I want to give a shout out to Patty DeLeon, because she's going through something right now. And the other night I was on Facebook, and this lady was just weeping, and she was talking in Spanish. I didn't even understand, but I knew something was wrong. But you know what? I can appreciate that. See, everybody can't appreciate it, but I can appreciate that because she needed something, and she reached out to her friend. She was like, look, I'm struggling. This has happened. And shout out to everybody that has donated and helped her out and all of that. And just even being there for emotional support is important.
And speaking of that, I said ask for support, but don't be one of those people that's just suck all the life out of everybody. You gotta learn how to also give. So when I saw that, it was in Spanish. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't have time to sit here and try to figure it out. But I see she's crying. I donated $25. I don't know what's going on. But I see she's crying. And sometimes you got to give. Yes. Because there might be a time where I come on and I'm crying. When I needed help with my venue, I went on and asked for support.
Yes.
Hey, I need financial support. This is something that I'm going to do. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to ask. You have not because you ask not.
That's right.
So now I'm able to give back. So I didn't know what she was crying about, but I ain't need to know. She's crying, right?
Yep.
I went ahead and donated. So
plus you could feel it. And that's and the other thing is that there's no harm, there's no shame. But by the same token, like you just said, you hit the nail on the head. You can't be a constant pity party person. Because see, if you constantly pity partying, it's like the boy that cried wolf.
Yeah.
When you really need people, they're not going to be there for you.
Yes.
And it's also about being there for other people just as much as other people being there for you.
Exactly.
So in these relationships that you build, and especially through the internet, like right now, a lot of our connections, even with our family, is through the internet. So we have to be genuine and true to each other and be helpers, as Teresa said. She said it so well. We are helpers to one another. That's right. And right now we got to be there for each other, because one day you might be up and the next day you might be down. You might be able to pay your rent this day, might not be able to pay it the next day.
That's
or
right.
the next month or whatever. So,
and just like you said in the crying wolf, and the same people keep crying. Sometimes, God help those that help themselves. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Now I give you all this information for free.
Come on now.
Now I took all these seminars and I spent thousands of dollars. I just give it to you free, and you ain't done nothing with it. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Yes, I can't help you.
I can't.
Yes. Or the worst is when you're trying to give someone advice, and every piece of advice you give them, they counteracting it with a negative of why they can't do whatever you propose it for them to do. And it's like, let me just put all my tidbits back in my vault and keep on walking, because you're not here to receive, you're just here to complain.
Yes. Yes.
So today, guys, we are talking about pivoting your business in tough times. And Karen has just told you guys, like, she went through the toughest, it was like boom, 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 boom. Then all of a sudden, everything came to a screeching halt. But she didn't let it get her down. She just pivoted. She pivoted to balloons until she could get her space back open. Space is back open. And you're still pivoting every day. Every day. We're still pivoting. All of us are. We're trying to figure this thing out. But the number one thing you cannot do is give up. Don't give up, you guys.
Don't give up, and don't worry about stuff you don't have any control over. I realized in a pandemic, my projections was to be double than the business I'm getting now. But it is what it is. I'm grateful for half the business. We're still in the middle of a pandemic. And if it shuts down again, then guess what? I'll just sit and be still.
Yes.
Be still.
Exactly. Well, if you guys have a question or a comment for Karen, please post your questions or comments. We got a lot of people checking in. I'm sure some of you guys are going to check into the show afterwards. Don't be afraid to reach out to Karen after the show. Even send some good vibes. Even if you enjoyed the show, send a message and say, hey, I really enjoyed the show. You really inspired me. You motivated me, whatever it is, because even those words of encouragement, those are boosters. Those are boosters for us, energy boosters as well. So don't be shy with your comments. Dominique says, sometimes I think I wear too many hats, but I swear both of you ladies show me that's not true. Girl, please. Why can't we can sleep when we're dead, honey? We can sleep when we're dead. Okay.
I tell my husband this every day. Would you turn them sheets loose? Sleep when you dead. He said, I don't live by that philosophy. My goodness, can you turn them sheets loose? It don't make no sense. Get up. I don't understand it. But somebody told me that basically, in so many words, I had too much going on. No, you don't have enough going on.
Thank you. You don't have enough going on.
Profit centers. I believe in multiple profit centers.
Yes.
That's what I believe in.
You and
let me do me. How about that? Don't tell me how to operate over here. Y'all need to stop listening to people. You do what you want to do.
Come on now. Yes.
You do what you want to do. You don't need nobody to validate you, and you don't need anybody's permission. You do what you choose to do. Because guess what? This is your journey. They live their journey. You live yours. They should not be trying to live yours for you.
Yes.
No.
Now, speaking on that note, and I really want you to speak to mothers right now. Speak to mothers, because like Dominique, the comment that she just made, and I know Dominique has 4 or 5 kids. She got a big family too.
You said 4 or 5. What's the difference?
I know she got 4 or 5.
What's the difference? There ain't no difference. 4, 5, 7. It's 4 or 5.
Dominique, I love you, girl. How many you got? She got 4 or 5 of them. But
yes,
and a husband, Snuggly Wuggly Bear. Hey, Snuggly Wuggly. But she said, yeah, she got 5. See, so she's like on the same vein with you. So the thing of it is, I want you to talk to the parents. the mothers out here that have a vision, that have a vision and a desire to put their businesses out there and learning how to juggle, like you just said, don't let anybody stop you. What can you say to mothers who have a large family, even 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid, and they're trying to figure out how to juggle this thing to fulfill what's inside of them, their passion? What do you have to say?
So when I started face painting, boy, my kids were very young. And so I wasn't able to, well, actually, I didn't want to. Actually, I started small. So I would do my business on the weekends only. And so I had to support my husband. So on the weekends, he would be home with the children. Why not? I've been home with them all week while you went to work. So I'm going on the weekend. I'm going to go and entertain other people's children.
Right. I've been entertaining these. I got to get away and go entertain some new kids.
But I would say start small. Because they're only going to be small for a little while.
Yes.
Right. And so then as they grow, then guess what? Your business grows. That's how that goes. So just be patient and just start small. That's what I have to say. I started small, and as they got older and I had a little bit more freedom, you know, I was able to expand my business, but there were still challenges, you know, like for an example, it seemed like if I took a job during the weekday and they were school age, somebody always gets sick. Like, how in the world is this always happen? Like,
it's like they look on the calendar. Mama got something to do on Wednesday. I'm gonna get sick that day right there.
Like, how does this happen to me? So you should have a support system, because that is going to happen. And actually, I had found a company, like a babysitting company, so that I can call in those situations if family wasn't available, so I can still do the gig, because that was ridiculous. So it was still challenging.
See, that was another tip. Some of y'all might need to pivot your business to be like an on-call babysitter type of service and stuff. You know, I'm just saying.
Speaking of that, when you say pivot, and I think some people think that means, oh, I have to now create something new, do something totally different. No, why don't you be creative with what you already have? So as an example, if I didn't have my skill set of doing balloons, why couldn't I did virtual face painting classes for kids? Why not?
Right.
Somebody would pay for that.
Right. Yeah.
Not only just for kids, you got moms that would like to learn, do virtual classes. Why not? I mean, so in other words, just don't reinvent the wheel. Just take what you have and just maybe change your focus, change your market.
Right. Exactly. Good advice. So basically, you guys see that? No excuses. You ain't got no excuses. Stop making excuses. Okay. All right. So now real quick, tell everybody how they can find you at the Party Palooza.
You can find me on Facebook. It's The Party Palooza. You can also find me on Instagram, The Party Palooza PA. And you can visit my website, thepartypalooza.com, and you can shoot me an email from there.
Yes. All right. And anybody you want to shout out, and who inspires you in all of this that you're doing in on this new direction that you're on, this new journey you're on?
Who inspires me? My best friend who is deceased inspires me every day.
All right.
Every day. Let me tell you what. My slogan is "Life's a party, make it fun." That was her. She lived her life to the fullest.
She lived her best life.
Battling pancreatic cancer, she did not sit down. I can't sit down. She didn't sit down, and she didn't complain.
Wow.
She didn't complain, and she kept on pushing forward. That inspires me every day. And then I hear her in my head.
Awesome.
Oh, it brings me to tears. She says, everything you do, she says to me, you know it's going to be nice. You can do it. You can do it. I just hear, you can do it.
Yes.
That pushes me every day.
What an amazing legacy that she left, that she even left with you, that, you know, you're living this dream, and that, you know, that legacy is pushing you forward. I love it.
Live life to the fullest because you never know which day will be your last.
Exactly. There you guys have it. Live life to the fullest. Anybody you want to shout out? Because I know you got to get back to work. Because listen, you guys, you couldn't see it, but when she was waiting in the green room, she was down there working with some streamers. She was putting some stuff together. She was organized. She got some work right there on the table in front of her, you guys.
Yes, I'm planning a big party for a 2-year-old, mind you, a 2-year-old, but this is going to be memorable. They will never forget this.
Okay.
Who do I want to shout out? My goodness, there's so many people. Goodness, and then you don't want to leave anyone else.
Just say, shout out everybody I love. You know who
everybody, but Marcella Marad
Mm-hmm.
is a big inspiration. When I started in the industry, the celebration industry, I started off face painting, and then eventually I became a clown performer.
Mm-hmm.
And she was someone that I could look up to. And also she was like someone that you could reach out to. Some people are like untouchable, you can't be afraid to reach out. You could reach out to her and she would take her time and give me advice. And so, she's a legend for sure.
All right.
Heather Green, I am inspired by her because she started off, she seemed like she was so young. And she had that family support, though. They're very supportive to one another. But she just kept pressing on. And I admired her work ethic. I admired her work ethic for sure. Wow, who else do I want to shout out? I'm trying to think. I'm sure I'm going to think of somebody when we end this. And
She loves you all. She loves you all.
I know, I do. I love everyone. I do. I just don't know who else to shout out, though. Who can I think of? Let me think. Oh, man. If I could just find her and kiss her, you won't even know her name. Her name is Natalie Samard. She lives in Canada.
Okay.
And she's a body painter. And it was just something about her style. I would hear people say, works of art would move them emotionally, and they would go to museums and just, they would talk about pieces. And I'm like, I just can't relate. I didn't understand. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding you. I was at a convention, the Face and Body Art International Convention. I walked into this room. I have never had this experience in my life. And she had a body painting, and it made me well up.
Really?
It moved me. And I was like, I had never had that experience ever.
Wow.
I didn't even know what to do with that. I'm like, why am I tearing up over It's something about her work. And I just so looked up to her, and she kind of became a mentor because I just would not let her go. I just was like, oh my God. And she would stand at the convention and just from afar and watch me paint. And then she would come over and she was telling me that I think too much. She said, I think that I was in my way, that I needed to just be free with it. Take chances.
Wow, that's the
good. This what she said. F the rules. That's what she said. I was like, well, I can't do that because the rule. She said, F the rules. Freedom. She gave me that permission.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna take that as a tip for myself. As a matter of fact, I am. Yep, I like that. That's wonderful. Well, Karen, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy, fabulous, sparkly schedule to come and be a guest.
Thank you. It was my honor. I just was honored for the fact that I had this opportunity, and I hope that I was able to make a difference for someone. And they know how to reach me. I'm not hard to find.
Yes. So you guys, you can reach out to her. And if you're in that area and you want to, or you listen, you might want to book her event. Y'all better hurry up before they close down. And hurry up before she overbooked. But anyway, if you're if
you said overbooked, is that what you said?
Yeah, you might be overbooked. We want you to be overbooked. What's the name of the mall in case people want to come by and say hi? Is that
the York Galleria Mall?
The York Galleria Mall, you guys.
Galleria Mall, yep. The York Galleria Mall in East York, Pennsylvania.
All right, you guys. So if you find yourself that way, be sure to hit her up and say hello.
I'm
Okay.
always looking for and open for photo shoots and collaborations. So if anyone
Ooh.
wants to travel,
Ooh.
there's a hotel right here in the parking lot, and we can do a
Ooh.
collaboration, have a photographer, and do a photo shoot. I like to have fun.
Karen, girl, I'm gonna be calling you for
Okay.
real though.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna be picking your brain, sister, because I'm
Okay.
in my space is in its total infancy. So I will probably need lots of tips. So
Okay. Well, I'm here for you for sure.
I'll be bugging the hell out of you. But you already gave me one valuable tip that I'm gonna definitely get right on.
Which
So
was what?
when we were talking before about like how I'm not good with the decor and stuff, and you were like, get somebody
Got
in.
it. Got it.
The person is already in my head. I'm about to reach out. So yes.
Got it.
Thank you. But
You're
and I
welcome.
like the photography collaboration thing because that's one of the things that
The
I've been
photo
wanting
shoot,
to do.
yes.
Yeah.
A stage shoot, and we can collaborate and
Yes.
make something fabulous. And it
Yes.
belongs in the magazine.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. Ooh, so many ideas. So many ideas. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you, Miss Karen. And if I'm gonna put you in the green room, if you can hang out, you can keep working on your stuff. But if you can't
Okay.
hang out, I'll be right back with you. So thank
All
you,
right.
everybody, Karen.
Bye. Thank y'all. Follow me on Facebook, the Party Palooza.
Yes, do that. All right, you guys, that was a fabulous Miss Karen Sawyer, and I hope that you guys enjoyed pivoting your business in tough times. I hope that you got something positive out of that. I hope that it will inspire you to push past your fear, step out there, keep grinding, keep going. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. Pivot. You got to pivot. Just change it up. Change up the game of what you're doing. Create something different. Thank you, Valerie. Valerie said, thanks, Karen. Teresa said, thanks, Karen. Hey, Miss Verdi Pringle Reed, how are you? I want to say thank you to everybody. Be sure to share this post, share this video with people and let people know about our page. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now, 7 p.m. And you don't want to miss the show on Wednesday. We have a very special guest, Mr. Justin Oliver, the singer. He was a former American Idol contestant, is going to be with us on the show. So we're going to get some. Y'all know I'm always trying to sing. Hey. So we're going to have a special guest on Wednesday. We got lots of special guests lined up for you guys. So make sure you set the reminder so that you will remember. And also, you know, the holidays are coming up. That's right, Teresa. Pivot, baby. Pivot. That's right. And you know, the holidays are coming up. Also, I'm going to have a very special announcement coming up. So what I need you guys to do for me, if you have a product, if you have something you're making, something that you're selling, anything like that, I need you to hit me up. Inbox me ASAP, because you are going to want to be a part of something very special and something very exciting that we have coming up. Okay, that's going to benefit not just me, but benefit you as well, because we're here to help you, empower you, and to give you a platform for whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. So if you're making things to sell, if you have a product or anything like that, please hit me up ASAP. Inbox me. Please do that. Okay. And of course, the holidays are coming up. Y'all know, listen, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Greg the Green Grasshopper's birthday. Greg the Green Grasshopper has a birthday coming up when he was launched. So make sure you go and pick up your copy of Greg the Green Grasshopper. Yes, Greg the Green Grasshopper's Great Adventure is now available on Amazon. Make sure you pick up your copy, okay? Pick up 2 or 3 copies, okay? Giveaway for gifts. It's a great read. And of course, I want you guys to stay healthy. I've been telling you guys about the CrossFit fitness membership. Shout out to everybody who's joined in and who's getting up and working out every day. We want you to be healthy. Don't put off your health to the beginning of the year, because if you start now, then you won't have to make a New Year's resolution. Okay, you can get started now. And remember, I told you guys about the trifecta. The trifecta, if you're a face painter, you can join the Fit Face Painters group. It's the Fit Face Painters. We challenge each other, we inspire each other, and encourage each other to keep working out. The CrossFit Fitness Workshop membership group is daily workouts for anybody. And we have Baby Boomer Fitness group. I'm going to make flyers for all of these groups so we can put it up at once. So you can check out the Baby Boomer Beast Fitness group as well, to be inspired, to be motivated, to continue to get up and get moving. Get up and get moving. All right, y'all get up and get moving. All right, I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in. She said, time is moving. Time is moving. That's right. That's right. So I want to say thank you again to everyone. And we will catch you guys on Wednesday. I was going to say tomorrow. On Wednesday at 7 p.m. with our special guest, Justin Oliver. You do not want to miss it. So I want to say thank you guys. And we will catch you Wednesday. Bye. Let's go, y'all.